Hello everyone, and welcome back to another session of Dark Souls 3 focused PvP. Today we're starting off with Bloodlust and the Profaned Greatsword. This guy's using wooden twin blades, so I'm thinking that I don't want to use my skill. Ooh, short range on my katana. That could have gone very bad. Tried to roll, didn't roll. Hello, lag. There we go. That sudden lag spike in the middle, though. Alrighty then. Tad bit odd, but fine. Worked out just fine. So I got a new toy today. Finally came in the mail. Haven't set it up yet, but I'm excited for it. I'm going to set it up this weekend before I go on my trip. Because I have to bring back the old one. I got a bug. It's a new router. That's that, you flip it over, it kind of looks like a bug. It's big. Just, it's got 8 legs. This thing is just, it's massive. It's huge. I'm excited. Now where's my summon? They're taking forever. There they are. Yeah, that's a Linksys AC 5400 right there, guys. That's exciting. It's like the best router on the market. So, oops. Am I working on one of those? Ow. Whatever. That works well enough. I wonder what my damage goes up to when I've got that buff active. 430 versus 331. Big difference. I wonder what that damage is actually applied to. Like, I wonder if it has a different damage value or if it's just pure physical damage. And then at that point, is it pure physical, just regular, or is it slash or a thrust? Random things. Doesn't really matter overly much, but I'm kind of curious, Hello, friend. Which sword is that? That's a katana, I couldn't tell. Black blade. Really, I was out of range. Man, the range on this is extremely short. Black blade is just a little bit longer, and that's even very short. Get it? Oh, really? Even on that? Wow. I mean, that does go to prove exactly how short this weapon is. Ooh, yes. The clutch berry. $13 left. Didn't see it there at first. I knew it was right there, it's just I didn't see it there at first. The clutch berry, though. Still, that fight alone just goes to prove this is a surprisingly short weapon. Not that it's difficult to use, but at times you can really misjudge very easily. But yeah, I've got a trip ahead coming up this weekend, so I'm going to be working on a backlog. I'm going to record the next few videos all in one go. Probably get 2 copycat PvP videos as well done tonight. It's not like I've got much of a choice now. I want some to go up soon. I'm holding off on weapon showcases for the record, guys, in case you couldn't tell. I'd like to be doing them more quickly, but I'm waiting until From Software is less patch happy, and that will keep the showcases more, I wouldn't say regulated, but I would say accurate. Hoo-hoo. Throw on there too, though. I'm out of Estus. Oh, would you look at that? Let's go take care of that situation. So yeah, I've been holding off on showcases just for the sake of waiting until From Software is less patch happy, that way they can be more accurate when they actually do come, because they're changing the game so much at this point in time, it's not really worth doing, because I'd have to redo almost everything. And that's basically a waste of time at that point. So, I mean, oh well. I've got these in the meantime, although I'm starting to run low on weapons with this, which means I'll have to revisit some anyway, which is perfectly fine. I'll probably, once I'm done with all of the weapons in this focused PvP style, I'll probably do sort of what I did with Dark Souls 2, and focus on 1 weapon at a time, or 2 weapons at a time, but the title will not give away the weapon's name, per se. It'll be sort of like a clue towards what I'm using. Haven't really decided, so we'll see. That range, though. Good timing on that. Very good timing on that jump attack. Got the fully charged R2 as a counter. Always a good thing. Alright, let's get one more summon. That'll probably take us up to 10 minutes with this weapon. And then we'll switch off to the Profaned, which is a really good weapon. I mean, these charged R2s, they hurt. They hurt a lot. What do you have, friend? A great shield, even. Okay. Okay. Hello, phone call. I'll answer you. Oops. Next two-hand. I'll do that later. It was just my dad. Might give me another rolling attack. Ooh, a rolling R2. That's not what I'd hoped for. got a weapon that causes bleed. I can just wail on the shield and not worry about it. Oh, hello, green screen. Let me summon someone, and I'll work on fixing that. The lighting is changing in the room, so... That's better. Need to get some blinds and curtains in here over there. Let me actually manage my lighting situation. That's the goal. Someday, maybe, eventually, hopefully. I better. I need them. But the money is going towards other things at the moment. Bills and whatnot. Alright, Sir Baldwin. Going for a classical. Aww. Get out of here with that dead angling. No! I got stuck in the recovery for so long. I had forgotten when one-handing after doing a jump attack, your next R1 is your rolling R1, not your regular R1. I forget that from time to time, and that got me. I tried to go for what would have been, in my mind, a sweeping attack, and instead I went for the thrust. And had I stayed locked on, it might have actually got to him. But what I was attempting to do was to go where I thought he was going, you know, to catch him with it, and it just didn't work. It didn't work at all. I made an attempt, messed up. That said, that is a very quick thrust. In comparison, if I did a running jump like this, and then went for the R1, that's what I would hoped for. That's what I was planning on doing. Gotta watch that. I think I fought that guy already. Alright, phone. Never mind, it's okay now. I don't know what it is. Most likely not an emergency. Otherwise he would have called Becca and not me. I'm not good at answering my phone. It's a miracle I really even have it on me, for the most part. Okay then. Couldn't get my attack off before the hyper armor, or rather, I couldn't get my attack off before he attacked me, which was due to hyper armor issues. Basically, my hyper armor wasn't active when I had been hit every single time. Even still, I wouldn't have expected to actually get stunned out every single time, but oh well. Is that thunder? Bones. Hello, bones. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Shame about that range. He jumped straight into it, but it was just a second too late. It was a good parry that he had, but fight could have been so much better. And that was all my own fault. Slightly misjudged my distance. Thought he was in range. He did jump into range, but it was after the attack had already started its recovery. Still, claws versus a slow weapon. That's a hard fight to win for the person using the slow weapon. Gotta watch that. Don't want to come in on that. Dude, seriously? A roll catch? How? How the hell did you get a roll catch with that R1 spam? That didn't even make any sense, because it does not have the proper tracking. You must have unlocked on that. And even still, the timing on that doesn't make much sense. Also interesting to note that you can be stunned out of the skill more easily than you can be stunned out of an R1. Worth paying attention to, worth noting. That's just silly. Being able to get a roll catch with that for the sake of unlocking and getting a 4-hit combo out of it. That's just silly. Alright, it's time to start switching it up. Baldwin? Didn't I fight a Baldwin earlier? Boom, counter hits. Oh, come on. Trying to cheese me with throwing knives. Not cool. And yes, I know someone's going to say I threw a firebomb at him. Let's be honest, throwing a firebomb and free aiming it takes way more skill than spamming throwing knives, because that's all you need to do with those. You stay locked on and you spam them. With a firebomb, good luck hitting someone if you're actually locked on, because that just does not work very well in comparison. So there's a very big difference there. What do you have? A rapier and a parrying shield, okay. Very defensive playstyle. Couldn't roll. The stamina was there, but it wouldn't let me move. Shame about that. Very defensive playstyle, though. An interesting one, but still very defensive. Had I been using a different weapon, that would have been nearly impossible to do as well as I did. Still, it worked very well. Because with the whip, you can assault someone who stays defensive themselves, and you can go through their shields with it. And with the rapier, if they get close, you just poke them a few times. Parrying dagger, parrying shield as well, for when they get fed up and start spamming running attacks at you. Yeah, that works. That works pretty well. Good little combo. It's one of the more unique ways of being defensive that I've seen. And then you also had the pyromancy, because that is always just a good thing to have. Okay, if Samurai Jack is not using a katana, I will be extremely disappointed. And he's using claws. And I am extremely disappointed. You're even going with the cosplay. Why are you... Dude. 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 No. You disappoint me. You disappoint me, sir. That's a shame, too. So much potential. Alright, that said, it's time to look at my weapon list and see what we've got for next time. Good. I wasted too much stamina. That recovery was so quick, though. Since when has that had that fast of a recovery? Good parry. A lot of people don't realize that that's actually a guaranteed parry if you go for that after a running attack. On katanas, that's actually a guaranteed parry. So that's it's an easy one, but you don't see it often, because most people panic. It was good. That was a nice fight. I liked that one a lot, actually. Still, the recovery time on that attack was so low compared to how it used to be. At least it looked like it was a lot lower than it used to be, or a lot lower than I remember it being when I used it. That's a good improvement if that's the case. Otherwise, I'm just going crazy, and that's okay too. Alright, so as far as this little weapon list I've got is concerned, we are going to use Bloodlust Greatsword. And we're going to use the butcher's knife. Actually, no, we're going to use the Bloodlust Greatsword and the Dragon Slayer Great Axe. That's the plan. That'll be what we do. Aw, you didn't want to come in on that for me? What's your plan here? Tried to go for a parry, didn't have the timing. Ooh, good one. Aww. Really? I couldn't parry on that. I just shuffled forward instead. Alright. I'm expecting a running attack now. That shouldn't have caught me. That shouldn't have caught him at all. I'm happy that it did, but it shouldn't have. It looks like the green screen is having a conniption again. In time, though, too, due to the fact that this is the end of the episode. So, that's fine. So yes, like I said, next time, guys, we're going to use Astora's Greatsword. This little guy right here. And we're going to use the thingamajig. And I'm too fat for my armor. I'm really too fat for my armor. Oh god, I'll have to find different gloves. Or just, not even dropping that. Wow, okay. Well, that'll require a little bit of refinement. I'll look into it. Either way though, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this one. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.